Welcome to the session. I'm so glad you're here. Let's have a look at what we'll be doing today. The ITB. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the ITB. A lot of people have ITB issues. So basically, what is that? So the ITB runs along the outside of the upper thigh from the pelvis to the tibia. So basically from the outside of the hip to the outside of the knee. When this is thick and really dense, when the fascia is thick and dense, the band gets overly tight and congested. It can cause a lot of issues and a lot of pain. So you'll feel it in the knees, hips and low back. So chronic knee pain happens by the ITB moving back and forth over the femoral epicondyle, which is the bony prominence of the knee joint. And this can lead to inflammation and irritation of the knee joint. So normally for treatment, to treat this, you will practice rest, apply ice, compression and elevation and anti-inflammatories. But there's also another way to treat this, and that is by making fascia stretching part of your daily routine. Okay, basically by applying these fascia stretching techniques to the ITB will prevent issues from happening. But if you are currently experiencing pain, you will be helping yourself to actually heal by doing these exercises. You'll need a mat and a pillow for today's session. We're going down onto our backs, so we're going to lie on our side first and then roll over onto your back. Get nice and comfortable. Okay, so I want your legs hip width apart, feet grounded onto the floor, feet facing forward, neutral spine, one hand between your mat and your back, shoulders down away from your ears, hips level. I want you to close your eyes. Focus on your breathing, taking a deep breath in through your nose and long slow breath out through the mouth. Keep breathing. Focus on your body, take note of how you're feeling. You can feel the mat underneath your feet. Your shoulders are relaxed. Now as we breathe out, I want you to focus on engaging the deep core. So as we breathe out, pelvic floor lifts. Imagine that sling that lifts up. Your transverse abdominal muscle activates. Imagine that corset or those pants that you've got to zip up, just 30%. And then you've got your diaphragm at the top here, creating a nice strong core. So deep breath in, and as we breathe out through the mouth, we focus on activating those deep core muscles. Going to do one more. And open your eyes. You're going to roll over onto your side now. Okay, so you're lying nice and comfortably. Your legs are bent. You can just relax the shoulders. We're going to lift this top leg up. Make sure your hips are under each other, your knees on each other, so we're in nice alignment. We're going to lift this top leg up to shorten the ITB on the top leg. With our right hand, we're going to push our leg down. Okay, so as you push your leg down, your right leg wants to lift up, but you're going to allow the movement and you're going to resist, and we're going to push our knee down, down, down. Bring it slightly forward and then release. Okay, so you can play around. You can bring your leg a little bit higher, a little bit lower. I want you feeling it in the ITB over here. So you play around with it, see where you feel it most. So we're going to start out lifting up, and we're going to activate the ITB by pushing our hand into our knee, the outside of our knee, knees pushing up, but we're going to allow the movement. Now we're going to keep activating while we move. and release. Remember, we don't go to the full range. Let's lift up, activate, and start pushing down. Keep that activation and release. Good work. Up again. Activate. Keep activating and release. Activate. Really focus on that ITB. Release. Make sure you're relaxing your shoulders. Don't pull up, don't tense. Relax the body, lengthen the spine. Let's do one more. Activate. Keep that activation as we lower the leg. And release. We're going to do a slight variation now. So we're going to lift the leg up, but we're going to take our knee higher than our ankle, okay? And we're going to do the same thing, pushing against the outside of the knee, and we're going to bring it down into that position. Okay, so very important that we keep activating, and I want that knee higher than your ankle, okay? So leg up, hand against the knee, start that activation. And now once you've got that activation, you're going to start the movement. Keep activating, keep that knee higher than your ankle, and release. Going up again. Activate. Keep that knee higher than the ankle. Not so easy. Keep resisting and release. Let's go again. Knee up, activate, and resist. Resist. Release. Let's do two more. Knee up, activate. Keep that knee up. Release. One last one. Feeling it. Activate. So good for your ITB. And release. Sure, feeling that's good. We're now going to vary it again, so we are going to lift the leg up, but now you're going to take your ankle higher than your knee. Okay, so ankle higher than your knee, same thing, we're going to activate and we're going to push down. Okay, so we're going to lift up, ankle higher than the knee, so we're going to rotate slightly, resistance, activate that ITB, and start lowering down. Keep activating. Good work. Release. Let's lift up, ankle higher, activate, and release. Lifting up, ankle higher, activate. Focus on the ITB. You're obviously engaging your deep core muscles, don't forget. Do two more. Activate. Last one. So remember, you move your leg, you adjust yourself however it suits you. I want you to feel it over here. Activate. And release. Good work. Okay, we're just going to straighten that right leg out. Push your heel away, pull your toes towards you, and relax. Making your way onto your back now. So rolling over. We're taking our left ankle over our right knee. Okay, so this is our working leg. So we're going to be feeling it in our right ITB, so the right side. We're going to drop the right knee over towards the side, okay? This left foot is hooking the knee, okay? So it's hooking the knee. What we're going to do, we want to try and push our right knee down into the ground, our right foot down, okay? So we activate by doing that. Make sure your hips are level. So push right knee down, right foot into the ground. As we do that, we're going to start pulling the leg with that left foot. So we've hooked that left foot, and we're pulling to center and slightly across the body. Keep resisting the movement. Remember, don't go to full range, and release. Okay, so we're going to go right foot over right knee, hooking that knee, feet facing forward, so your right foot facing forward. You can just relax your arms down or place your arms out at the side, up to you. We're going to take the right knee over to the side, relaxing. Now you're going to activate, push your knee down, push your foot down, hold that activation, and use your left leg to pull that right knee back up through center and over slightly if you can. Focus on that right ITB and release back. Dropping the right knee down. So relaxing, dropping the right knee down, activating by taking the right knee down towards the ground, pushing that right foot into the ground, and now use that left leg to pull that leg up against the resistance to center and across slightly if you can. Focusing on that right ITB and release back to center. Drop the knee, relaxed, activate, pull with that left leg, keep resisting, all the way over just to where you can, release and back to middle. Dropping the right knee over again. Focus on pushing that right foot into the ground, trying to get that right knee down onto the ground as you take that left foot and pull that leg up through center and slightly across. Focus on that right ITB. Release and back to center. We're going to do one more. Drop that right knee, activate, push that knee down, push the right foot into the ground. Keep that contraction, keep activating. Use your left leg to pull that leg up as you resist through center and over to the other side. Release and back to the middle. Well done. We're going to change over onto our other side now. So gently roll over to your side, push up slowly, and we're changing over, changing sides. Okay, so remember, always roll over onto your side. Okay, I want you to be in a comfortable position. We can take our arm out just to rest our head on our hand. Okay, and from there we are going to bend those knees. Make sure hip over hip, knee over knee. Okay, and what I want you to do, same thing as on the other side, we're going to lift that top leg up, heel and knee in line. We're going to apply pressure with that right hand, the left hand, and you're going to activate by pushing leg up, pushing down with the hand, and we're going to push, 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 push to the front. Okay, so we're working that left ITB. Are you ready? Make sure you're comfortable. Engage the deep core muscles. Lift that left leg up, heel and knee in line with each other. Apply resistance with that left hand. Keep that resistance, activate that left ITB, and now start pushing down. Keep that activation and release. Take it back. Remember, you can move your legs slightly higher, slightly lower, depending on you, what feels good for you. So activate, and now start pushing that left knee down and release. So see how you feel, where you feel it more, whether you feel it more if you bring the leg up or down. Play around and see what feels good. We're going to lift that leg up again. Activate. So we want to feel this tightening here. Keep it there, keep resisting as we push that knee down and release. Lifting up activate. You're doing well. I want you to feel the ITB over here and release. Let's do one more. Lift up, activate, focus on that ITB and release. Good work. We're now going to vary it now. We're going to lift that foot up. We're going to take that knee higher than the ankle. Okay? Same thing, applying pressure, resisting, resisting, resisting all the way down. We don't go to the end range of motion. So you just go to where you can. So relax the body. We are engaging our deep core muscles. And you're going to lift that left knee up. Remember, knee slightly higher than your ankle. Apply pressure to that knee. Activate. And now start moving down. Push, push, push. And release. And back. Lifting up again. Knee higher than ankle. Once again, you move your leg either higher, lower. See what feels good for you. Resist. Keep going. And release. Lifting up. Knee up. Activate. Push down. Focus on that ITB. And release. Two more. Lift up. Knee up. Activate. Focus on that deep core activation as well. Relax. Don't pull the shoulders up. We're relaxing the shoulders. I want you to focus on your posture while we're doing this. Lift up. Knee up. Activate. And push down. Keep resisting. And release. Good work. We're now going to lift up. Knee lower than ankle. Okay, same thing. Apply resistance. Activate that muscle. And we're going to lower down. Okay. So let's lift up. Knee lower. Activate. Feeling a tightening here. And lower down. Release. Lift up. So your abductor muscles are also working here. Turn the knee. Activate. And push down. Keep that activation. Keep resisting. And release. Lift up. Turn knee to face down. Activate. And go down. You're doing very well. Release. Make sure you're feeling it here. So we want to focus with our brain as well. Our brain has got to tell this area to activate. Okay, so really focus on doing that. We're going to lift up again. Ankle up. Activate. Keep resisting. And release. One last one. Lift up. Turn. Activate. Once you've got that activation, resist and push that leg down. And release. Well done. We're lying on our backs now. So you can just roll over onto your side, doesn't matter. Okay, so on our backs, we are doing our left leg now. Okay, so your left leg, we're going to take our right ankle over left knee. Okay, so our right leg is our working leg now. This is the side we're going to work the ITB. Okay, so left leg is in line, it's on the outside, so we were in line with our hips. That leg stays there. You can relax your arms out to the side, down, whatever's comfortable. We're going to drop, without resistance, we're going to drop the left knee down towards the ground. Okay? Now we're going to start activating by pushing our left knee down towards the ground, pushing our left foot into the mat. Okay, once you've got that activation, so you can feel that activation, you're going to use your right leg, you're hooking that right foot, you're going to use that right foot to pull that left leg up through center and slightly over to the side, just to where you can. Okay, and back to middle. We're going to go again. Take left knee out without resistance. Activate, push left knee down, left foot into ground, and start pulling with that right leg through center and over to the side. Release and back to the middle. Drop left knee out. Activate, push down and down. Pull with that right leg. Make sure those hips are level. And now you rotate. And release back to middle. We're going to do 2 more. So relax as you take that left leg down. Start pushing that left knee down towards the ground. Left foot down into your mat. Use your right leg. Activate your deep core. Bring that leg up. Resist that movement. Through center. And over towards the other side. So we're getting a stretch in the side. Release and back to the middle. 1 more. Without resistance, drop that left leg. Activate. Use that right foot, right leg to pull your left leg up. Resist that movement. Through center and across the body. And release. Relax the leg down. Just move your body, get into a comfortable position, and well done. We're rolling over onto our sides to push ourselves up, so let's move slowly. Okay. We are now going to go into a pigeon pose. Okay, so in yoga it's called a pigeon pose. We are going to start in a downward dog position, so from the hands, we're going to lift the knees, pushing our heels back. Okay. Making sure your ears are between your hands. From there, we're going to bring our right leg forward. So we're lowering down, bringing our right leg forward into that position. Okay, so you're not in a 90-degree position. You are at a slight angle. Okay. Bring the hips over that leg. Okay, we're going to lift up. So I want you to keep the bum up. Okay, you can tuck the back foot up, down, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to push that right leg down into the mat and backwards. As we do that, we're going to lower down, keep that resistance, and lift back up. So we're getting nicely into this outside of the right side here. Okay, so are you ready? Let's start from downward dog again. Okay, so let's lift up, push those heels down, come forward, take your right leg forward at an angle. Okay, our hips, our bum is off the ground. You rest your hands down. If you're really uncomfortable with this, you can just stay here, just hold it there, or you can just relax with this one. You don't have to just do this with us. Okay, so we're going to push our right leg down into the mat and bring it backwards. As we do that, we feel that activation, and we lower down, release, and push back up. Starting up straight again, we're going to activate, so push that leg down and backwards so you feel it on the outside, that right to ITB. Activate, and then keep that activation. And release. Going again, activate, push that right leg down into the mat and backwards. Once you've got that activation, we're lowering down. Keep that activation, don't release. and release now, pushing back up. We're going to do 2 more. So activate, lower down, you just go to where you can, keep activating and release. 1 more, activate, push down and backwards, lower down, hold that activation and release and push back up. Taking that leg back, we're going back up, pushing those heels down. Now we're going to lean forward, take our left leg forward. Okay, so remember it's not at a 90-degree angle, it's at a diagonal. So we're in this position. You should already be feeling it over here. Okay, so we're going to activate by pushing this left side down into the mat and backwards. So let's do that so you can feel that activation. From there, if you can, you're going to lower down, taking the chest towards the ground. Release that activation and push back up. Activate, push that left leg down and backwards. Lower down, keep that activation. Release and straighten up. This is a tough one. Activate, push down and back. Keep that activation. It's important that you keep that activation. Don't release. And now you can release. Push back up. 2 more. Activate. Lower down. Take that chest towards the ground. And release. Relax back up. Last one. Activate. Lower down. Keep that activation. Keep it there. And now release. And push back up. Taking that leg back. Sitting on your bum. Crossed leg. If you feel uncomfortable sitting cross-legged, you can sit up in a chair, that's all right. We're going to grow nice and tall, that string pulling us up towards the ceiling. Chin tucked back, shoulders up, around and down. Equal weight distribution between both sides. Activating those deep core muscles. Just relax your arms next to your side. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to reach over to the side. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to side. Inhale back to center. 2 more. Exhale. Exhale. We're changing it up slightly. We're now going to reach over to the side. As we reach over to the side, we're going to rotate that shoulder, so roll a little bit. Back to center and up. Exhale, reach over to the other side. Rotate. Back to center. 1 more on each side. Exhale, over. Keep that left bum cheek on the ground. Rotate. Feeling that stretch over here. Back to center. Last one on the other side. Reach over. Keep pushing that right bum cheek down. Rotate. Back. And slowly up. Take a deep breath in, lifting the shoulders up. Breathing out, taking them around, dropping them down. Lengthen your spine, and well done.